Welcome everyone. Hello friends. My name is Christy and the channel is Yarn Barf. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're a replay watcher, I really appreciate you because I can use watch hours. I'm coming on today. I know I don't come on very often, but I've got WIPS and winnings. Right, man, I gotta share. I won from Michi's Crochet Nook, our beautiful, sweet Michi, and that was a few weeks ago. And about a month and a half before that, I think I won from Juan the Yarn Addict. He had made a donation and my name was picked, so that's exciting. So Michaela let him know, and he's a busy man, but I got both of their gifts today from Michaela or Michi. Michi comes on Wednesdays for members only, but Sundays it's a free-for-all. It's come on in, y'all come. It's great fun, it really is. The chat is chatty. It's a chatty Cathy chat. Everybody's greeting, everybody's saying hello. Michi's an absolute doll. She's so pretty. She's a sweetheart. She's so kind and generous. I think she lives just to give away yarn. I mean, it's so sweet of her. So I don't know what she sent, but I'm sure it's really nice. But before we get to what I got, I'd like to show you what I'm making. I have a pair of elderly neighbors to my right. Their name is Paul and Ann. And they're older than me. So anybody older than me is elderly. I'm not elderly. I'm 70 years old, but I'm not elderly. Now, if you're 74, you're elderly. But she won't marry him because she gets a great pension from her past husband who's high in rank in the military. I don't blame her because she should be losing money if she got married. Anyway, she said, I asked her, what are your favorite colors? And she said lavender and yellow. Like, what? Lavender and yellow. I hate ripple blankets. I won't make one. Blankets are usually just too tedious. I don't like making them too much. But with the lavender and yellow, I said, you know what? Maybe I'll do granny squares. And then I can use lavender and yellow and other colors. And what this is Ophelia Talks. Her name is Anya. She's beautiful. This is her pattern called the 3D Granny. But I have modified row 3 and row 5. And then I made row 6, which she doesn't have. So I modified row 3, which is the little bit of contrasting green here. I modified that, and I modified row 5. See, row 5, she's got 2 double crochets, chain 2. I made 3 double crochets. And then I did the same. I turned it into a traditional granny square. So I can do the join as you go method. So I'm putting together, I've got about 10 squares. I'm going to name it Annie's Garden is what I'm naming it. I think it'll be very pretty, and I think she's going to be thrilled to death with it. It'll be perfect for the living room. I'm making it more like a lapgan, not for a full-size bed, you know. So she can sit in her favorite easy chair with this on her lap. And it makes a good fidget toy because you can fluff your petals, your little petals, fluff your petals. Fidget your petals. Let's see. So I'm basically sticking a lot with the lavender and the yellow, changing up some of the centers a little bit. I don't want it to be boring. But here, see here? That'll stand out. And it's given me great joy to make this because I know how excited she's going to be when she sees it. I've given her a shawl and some fingerless gloves that were my pattern. And then my Aunt Jenny passed away last July. She was 99 years old. She would have almost made 100. And I had made her a beautiful virus shawl with a blue sparkle yarn called Aquarius. She never wore it. She lived in Florida. But she just never wore it. I mean, I know it gets chilly nights, especially on her back patio. Anyway, her daughter sent it back saying, I thought you might like to have this, along with a little Greek plate that goes with the demi-tasse cup. So I used to make Greek demi-tasse coffee. I miss that stuff. That's good coffee. Add a little shot of ouzo to it. Ooh. That'll get you going in the morning. That'll get you going. Vroom. Get that engine started. So that's Annie's garden that I'm working on for Christmas. Now, if you remember recently, I tried to show a graph. I drew out little circles. I tried to show a simple graph to help you learn how to read a pattern from a graph. And the pattern was so simple that I actually liked it. And I said, I'm going to stick with this pattern. I am using Premier Puzzle, and we're getting there. This is going to be Paul's couch potato blanket. That's what I've named it. It's not wide enough yet. I've got 3.5 skeins of Premier Puzzle into it. No, 4.5. I want to make 5. I want 5 skeins in this. But it's very long. Because you don't have to count change with this pattern. Make it as long as you want and then add 2 more. I mean, it's the easiest pattern, 1 row repeat. And I just think it's coming out great. It's going to be a beautiful blanket for his couch. Paul's couch potato blanket, yes. So I'm excited because I've never made anything for Paul yet, so. And you know, everybody's having challenges on YouTube and I can't join because I've got to get these projects done. These are my priorities, you know. These people that I love dearly, the sweet neighbors, you couldn't ask for better. Anna's blessed me more than once. My car starts now, thanks to her. Had to get a new brake chamber put on. In the meantime, I needed a new battery, too. She paid for the battery. I insisted, oh, no, Ann, no, you don't have to do that. She insisted. So, okay, I couldn't thank her enough. So what I do to show my appreciation is I'll make something nice for you. So, because a lot of time goes into it. Now let's see if we can pause because I want to show you what Juan the Yarn Addict sent and what Michaela sent. Okay, we'll start with Juan's since his was the closest package to me. This room is getting very full. They had all those yarn sales and I hit, let's see, I think I bought from Hirschner's, I bought from Premier, they're my favorite. I love Hirschner's. Mary Maxim, I have a box from Mary Maxim. I don't even remember what's in it. I haven't opened it yet. So, the addiction is real, folks. Hey, it could be worse. If you're going to be a junkie, be a yarn junkie. Not a drug junkie or a beer junkie. I used to be a beer hound. But I worked hard, so I played hard. My job was very, very stressful. Being a trucker sucks the life out of you. Really, it does. People do not give truckers the respect that they deserve because if you bought it, a trucker brought it. They've gone missing holidays, missing families. Every time they get behind the wheel, it could be the last time. It's as dangerous as a policeman's job. Because of the people around them. You're not responsible for the people around you, how they drive. All you can do is drive defensively and help to avoid getting into a wreck. And then you get those lovely winter roads out in Wyoming and Ohio and Indiana. Oh my gosh. You just have to drive out that way in the winter. I'd be creeping along. Other drivers would get mad. So they'd speed around me, and then they'd usually lose it a little further up the road. You'd see them in the ditch. That's a funny place to park, driver. Get on my CB radio. Bust their chops. Half of these newbies don't even have CB radios. My truck didn't move without a CB radio. I want to know what's going on up ahead. Here we go. We got it open. Ooh, look what Juan sent me. Juan, thank you very much, honey, for donating to Michi's. Oh my God, I got one of my favoriteest things in the world. Ice yarn. I think this is the Picasso rainbow. Oh, it's so pretty. 1, 2, 8 of them. Oh, I love Picasso. This stuff is, Ice yarns is the best. You're going to find the most inexpensive, gorgeous yarns there, but the shipping, you'll pass out when you go to checkout. So divide whatever you purchased into the total amount, and then you'll see the yarn is affordable. So I've done that. So, and that's Crystal's from Bag a Day. She says, if you bought, 50 skeins of yarn and it says the total is $300, divide it, because most of the time it comes out to $1 and change for a ball of yarn. And I'm pretty sure this is what they call the Picasso. I love rainbow. This is made in Istanbul, Turkey. All the most beautiful yarns, I think, are made in Turkey. So there's that. Oh, thank you, Juan. And then we've got some nice yarn here. Big twist. This is pretty colorway. Festive fun. See those pretty colors? Ooh, I love color. This is also festive fun. So I got 2 of that match of that, and we have 2 of these that match. This is called Witch's Potion. Witch's Potion. That's pretty. It's got green and purple and white and nice, interesting colorway. And it is a 4-weight. Yeah, medium 4-weight. 269 yards, 4.3 ounces, 246 meters, 121 grams. Which I'm pretty sure is going to be the same for this one also, the Festive Fun. 269 yards, yep. Nice. And even tell you how many, 1 for a scarf, 3 for a hat. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Juan. I love what you said. I love rainbow. Even as a kid, I even had rainbow sheets and rainbow pillowcases. I had a rainbow sun catcher in my kitchen window. And the sun would hit it just right, and the whole room would be dancing with little rainbows. It would just make me so happy. All right, let me get Michi's box. Hers is bigger. Okay, we've got Michi's box. Hers is big and hefty, hefty, hefty. Thank you, Michi. What she does is, during her lives, she'll give 4 words, spread out, 4 or 5 words, spread out throughout the live. So you can't come in near the end of the live and expect to get the words. Doesn't work that way. You have to be there. The most we can give you is 3 words. After that, you're going to have to watch the replay. And then what you do is when the replay goes up, you use those 5 words in a sentence, and you get entered for the giveaway. And I won the giveaway. I very rarely enter the replay contest. 1, because I say I'm going to remember the words, and I never do. And I say I'm going to write them down, and I don't, or I only write down a few words. And I actually got the words right, and I got chosen. I was so surprised. I told her, Michi, oh my gosh, I never even enter. Never enter the replay giveaways. What a surprise. Happy surprise. Who doesn't love winning stuff? Let me tell you, Michi is so generous. Like I said before, I think she lives to give away yarn. She's a beautiful young lady. She's so sweet. Kind of kind. And you learn some German when you go to her channel. She speaks Deutsch. Is that what you call it, Deutsch? The only German I know is Was ich für uns sah, ist da klar. Viel Glück am neuen Lebensjahr. That was from a greeting card my best friend gave me like 50 years ago. I still remember that. My accent's probably terrible, but my best friend was born in Germany and she speaks German fluently. But you know what? Depending on part of Germany you're from, you may have slightly different dialects too, which I think that holds true for a lot of big countries like Greece. I say "Tiganis," meaning how are you, or somebody else will say "Tiganite." So, ooh, what have we got here? A whole bunch of yarn, and a card. Christy Yarn Barf. Oh, look. This is pretty. Ooh. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let me open the card. Isn't this nice? You have to check out Michi's Crochet Nook on Sundays and Wednesdays if you're a member. If not, consider being a member. It's not expensive. And then Sunday, I believe she goes on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's for a couple hours. You're going to have fun for a couple hours. Make some new friends, run into some old ones. We all share the addiction and love of beautiful yarn. Oh, this is pretty. It's got a butterfly. It says, thank you. Let me open it careful. If it opens, maybe it doesn't open. Oh, it does open. My friend Julie, the German girl, the girl from Germany, she used to stuff a whole lot of glitter in the card. And I would always forget. I'd open the card. I'm still picking glitter out of my pickup truck from 10 years ago. Hello, sweet Christy. Congratulations on winning this awesome box of goodies. Thank you so much for your friendship and support. I greatly appreciate you, and I'm always happy to see you in my lives. Enjoy. Happy crafting. Hugs, Michi. She's such a sweetheart. I tell you, if it wasn't for YouTube. This is really, she got a bunch of these. This is, I think, a 5-weight. It's a nice thick yarn. Yes, 5-weight. And it's called Aqua. This is really pretty. I like 5-weight yarn. I make a lot of baby things with 5-weight yarn. And Premier Puzzles with 5-weight yarn. I'm making a great blanket with that. Who knows how many yards are in here? Let's see here. Bernat maker. Bernat's good yarn. How many yards? 72% cotton and 28% nylon, 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, approximately 317 yards per cake. So, there's enough here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Believe there'll be enough there to make a lap gown or maybe another baby cocoon for my handyman's son who's coming in December. And then she said, oh, look, she put more in here. Like that wasn't enough. I'm telling you, she's so generous. She's so good-hearted. Caron big cakes. Oh, look at these colors of blue. Is that gorgeous? Oh, I love these. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So many possibilities. It's a 4-weight. You can tell there's a lot of yarn in here. I bet there's 500 and something left. Find the label. Let's see. For the keyboards. Aqua. Let's see. 4-weight. Wow, 601 yards. You can do some damage with 1,200 yards, eh? Awesome. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, it smells pretty. She stuffed a bag in here with stuff in the bag. Oh, Michi, Michi, Michi. I wish my arms were long enough to hug you, honey. Oh, looky, more goodies. Oh, look. Noro. Oh! I can finally say I own some Noro. I don't have any Noro. Noro is one of those yarns that's very desirable. Very desirable. Everybody loves like Malabrigo and Noro yarn. This is really nice. It's made in Japan. I think it was last year Mr. Noro himself passed away. My breast cancer surgeon was Japanese and her parents are living in Japan. Look at this. This is spun in Peru. Baby alpaca. Wow. This is some bougie yarn, man. Bougie. You know, I got another one of those over the door shoe holders, but I put yarn in it instead. I'll be showing off the bougie yarn now. Oh, what this is here now? Oh, look at that. Oh, this is arena cake. They were talking about it last night. Oh, this is gorgeous. Here's the hank of yarn. This is gorgeous. Look at these. Yarn Bee authentic hand dyed. Mossy. Nosy Posy. It's called Nosy Posy. Hand dyed yarn. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's a DK weight. That's so pretty. And I just happen to have a yarn swifter and a yarn winder. And now I know how to use it because the first time I used it, I put the yarn hank on top. I opened up the swift. I laid the yarn hank on the top, snipped the threads, started cranking away, and I'm yarn barf. Major yarn barf. For the first time I used it, I didn't do it right. Now I know better. Michi, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I have arena's cake. We were just talking about these last night in Michi's live. And everybody was raving about arena cakes. I'm like, what's arena cake? Where do you get these, you know? Who sells arena cakes? I'm so used to the big box stores, like, you know, Premier and all that. I don't know about some of these brands that are bougie, you know. 'Cause I be po. I look for sales. The last time I spent a lot of money was on hobby yarn. It was the Mayflower. And it was $27 a ball. I bought 2 balls. I've had them for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. I haven't touched them. Like, they've got to have a special project because they got glitter in them and threads that you have to use a bead to hold it all. It's really nice stuff. $27 a ball. But who was it? Was it Granny D showed us yesterday. She paid $45.99 for, I don't know if it was a hanky yarn or what. Yarn can be very, very pricey. This is called Forest Ground 6-ply cotton. Very nice. 1,400 yards. Wow. Fingering weight, 8-ply cotton. rtcyarn.com. Aha! Now I know where to look up arena yarns. I wanted to do a poetry reading. I have some cherished poetry books from when I was a little girl. You know, those are old books. But there's a poem in there that I think so many of us can relate to. And it's called People Will Talk. So, but my voice, I don't know what's going on with my voice anymore. I don't know, I need to gargle root beer or something. Here, I got some water. I've gotten raspy. I mean, if there was a valid reason for it, was I screaming at a football game? Screaming at the television because the Giants are losing? My ex-husband loves the Giants, so when they lose, I'm happy. He could scream, they would hear him 3 doors down. He's screaming at the television. And then I went to some party with some of his family. Oh my God, I had a splitting headache in 20 minutes with the screaming and the yelling. And it's like the umpire can't hear you, you dummies. They can't hear you. But the neighbors can. So yeah, when the Giants lose, I'm like, yeah. I know, terrible. Oh, look at this, it's beautiful. And even in a bougie bag. Michi, thank you, sweetheart. Hugs and love. Thank you. I had fun at your live last night. I can get my voice to clear up and not sound so like nails on a blackboard. I'd love to read you that poem, People Will Talk. Because it's no matter what you do, you know, like if you keep to yourself and you're quiet, people think you're stuck up. You know, when you're just an introvert. If you're more of an extrovert, like I am now, which I never used to be, but now I'm more of an extrovert, and then those think, okay, you're an attention, I don't want to use the word attention hound, I'll just say, you know, no matter what you do, somebody's got to go, you know, and you've got groups of people that like to just gossip on Reddit and talk bull, talk slander. Just remember, ladies, it's written in stone. Thou shalt not bear thy witness false, thy neighbor false witness. Do not slander and gossip. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. 'Cause I know who some of you are. Stop it. I was close enough, I'd smack you on the behind. You're never too old for paddling, right? Shut those tongues up. Tie their tongue in a knot. Talk nice. Be kind. Spread kindness and joy. Make people smile. Let the Lord work in your heart. Don't just put on an act to act sweet and you're really not sweet. That's not good either. That means you're a liar. God don't like that either. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. If you're not part of my family, please join. I will be showing more WIPS, and I did get winnings from Dee's Creative Hands. I didn't get to show that yet. That was October, because it came in a beautiful orange, fuzzy, plump, because she stuffed it full of stuff with handles and a pumpkin face. And I pulled it out of the bag and I immediately just started hugging it. I was hugging it like a stuffed animal, you know. So, I really thank you for spending a few minutes with me. And I hope you liked what you've seen. Don't be shy. Click the subscribe button. I would love more family members. You give me a reason to get out of bed and put on some lipstick. And yes, this is my real hair today, guys. I'm not wearing a Team hair piece. This is my hair. Oh, and these are the earrings I made out of the Beatles guitar picks. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember the Beatles. But I'm not elderly, mind you. Love you. God bless. Y'all come back now, you hear?